Hey guys, it's me Wiley here with your daily video. How are you doing today? Since you're here, you might as well hit the subscribe button because I have some information for you ladies. So let me give you a little back history. I was coaching one of my newer clients the other week, and I asked her specifically, would she date a guy just like her? Meaning, would you date someone that was just like you? And this is what I mean. Think about your living situation. Think about the vehicle that you drive or not. Think about the job that you have. Think about the children that you have or not. Think about your mindset. Then think about your physical appearance as well as anything else that you have going on right now that comes with you, whether it is baggage or if it comes with you just who you are, your characteristics, your character, your personality traits, your habits. So, for example, if you know that you want a man that can financially support you in every way, can you financially support everything that you want in every way? Meaning the designer bags that you desire, meaning the mortgage, the car payment, the clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, the food that you want to eat. Or are you a young lady that hasn't quite figured yourself out? Could you be still living in your parents' house? Could you still be financially strapped because the job that you're working, you hate it? However, you won't leave because you've been there for 5 years and you're scared of what's on the other side. You're scared that you won't get hired to do your dream job, or you have not challenged yourself to know the required tools and get the trade that you need, or the education, or the experience for the job that you know in your gut that you really desire. Think about the car that you're driving. Are you expecting to meet a guy with this nice fancy car when you drive a 1989 Celebrity? Is that what you're expecting? If you guys don't know what a Celebrity is, I actually had a Celebrity when I was 18. That was my first car when I went to college. At 18, I was headed to UAPB and it caught on fire. So it went up in flames. I'm okay. But yeah, so think about the car that you drive. So it's car, your finances. Are you financially responsible? Are you financially reliable? In my book, Successfully Solving Single, in the 3 S's to Solving Single, it's self-care, self-development, self-reliance. Sister, are you financially stable? What is your money mindset? What is that like? Your car, does it keep breaking down? And do you keep having to pour more money into your vehicle versus investing in a higher vehicle that's more of value and will get you from point A to point B without the smoke alarms coming on? Think about it. We have to start holding ourselves accountable. Remember my video that I just made the other day about me holding myself accountable? I challenge you to hold yourself accountable. So whatever you're asking for, you need to be ready and prepared to receive it. And if you know you want a man that has his own home, do you have your own home? Are you paying your rent or mortgage on time? If you know that you want a man with this fancy, nice, luxurious car, can you afford it? If you do have one, but you can't afford to get the brakes, you can't afford the maintenance or the oil change, so you're letting the car run out of oil, come on sis, we got to check ourselves. And then when it comes to men, and so that's their job. What is your job like? How is your job? Do you like it? Is it a career? Do you work for yourself? Do you appreciate the job that you have? What are you doing to level up in that career or business? So before you start making these demands and having this sense of entitlement, ladies, we need to take a step back and see who we are and work on the things that we want to get. For instance, I had a Ford Taurus. I've had an abundance of cars until I got this one that I got right now that's paid off. I've been having it for many years. However, before that, I was going through cars like nobody's business. And I remember I had a Ford Taurus, guys. This Ford, I'm not kidding you. Every time I needed to go to work, when I was working those temp jobs, I had to jump my car. For some reason, the wires would cross somewhere and it just would not start after so long. If it sat for a little while, you had to jump it. So I had this little jumper box that I made sure was charged up every night so I could literally jump my car. Then after I jumped it, I got it started. I then could not just go in reverse until I put the car, like I turned the key a little bit, not on, but I turn it one time, put the car in neutral, then start it, then I could go. I literally had to do that every time I wanted to go anywhere in that car. And I always had that car on E. I never had any gas in it, didn't really take care of it, didn't really clean it until one day I decided I'm going to keep gas in my car. I'm going to get the repairs needed fixed on this car because the windshield wipers would just go for no reason. And I'm like, why are these windshield wipers going for no reason? This is crazy. So I took it to the dealership, the Ford dealership. They fixed what I could afford. I started cleaning the car up all the time. I kept it clean, kept it vacuumed, kept a full tank of gas. I did this consistently while I was getting my credit together because my credit was trash. Got my credit together, got my down payment together, talked to the owner at the job I was working at the time who said, excuse me, who said I should get the car that I have now. And I hated that car. I hated it. I was like, oh, I don't want that car. I don't want it. I don't know what my deal was with it, but I went in there. I put my down payment. I told them I'm not showing up into the car. It's X amount of dollars, and I did not show up. She emailed me back, said, come on in, get your car. I went in, I test drove it, been rocking with the car ever since. It's totally paid off. That was like 5.5 years ago. And until you make the changes, the moral of the story is make the necessary tweaks. You can't ask for what you can't provide for yourself. So if you know what you want, however, you're not matching that desire, you're not going to get what you want. So look yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself. If you know that you would not date you, then why are you expecting them to want you? All right, guys, it's B. Wiley. Again, if you made it this far, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you dateable or are you undateable? Would you date you or not? Be honest with yourself. The more honest you are with yourself, the better results you'll get because you'll make the necessary changes by doing the inner work. And if you want to get my book, it is an ebook, Successfully Solving Single, to break these things down and teach you how to work on yourself. Feel free. Go on my website, Coach B. Wiley, and download it today. Talk to you later.